Miami has really answered the bell when they needed to on defense specifically. It's been hard for the 11 since that first chance to really garner any new attention. Now Miami is starting to take over a little bit, and Bonfiglio hits it home for Miami. And now he's tied for the lead in goals in the USLC. What a start for Miami FC. Looking for their 6th win. They know how vital this is in their 3rd match against the 11.
Yeah, we're going to see a replay here, but dribbling up the middle after some miss.
Right in front of the Brickyard Battalion to knot it up at 1. And he puts it home. Top left corner, never a doubt. And the 11 make the scoreboard just that. 1-1 here against Miami in stoppage time of the first half.
There's no stopping that one. There is no stopping it. Jack Blake absolutely puts his foot through it to the goalkeeper's right, Jack Blake's left. You see a replay here. It's
behind your mission.
Dangerous set piece with Lindley and Quinn over it.
Lindley, beautiful ball in. That goal is good. Aiden Quinn. No, excuse me. Pat Hogan knocks it home.
Coach McCauley getting rewarded with the Cam Lindley sub at halftime. What a ball in from Cam Lindley with his right foot in swinging. Hogan crashes it, gets his head on it, and puts it away for a early lead here in the second half for Indy 11.
The smoke has been cued in the Brickyard Battalion. Ooh, that was a little
end of that counterattack. Now Indy's going back the other way.
That was Chiza on the bicycle attempt. Maybe he's got another one in him. Here's Malik Foster. Foster working down to Blake. Blake wanted the one more. Instead he scores! Jack Blake gives Indy the 2-goal lead.
What a strike with his supposedly weak foot. Unbelievable from Jack Blake.
His 2nd goal of the game. First one was from the spot for his 10th consecutive penalty. This time, a true one-timer against Campisi.
I love Foster here. He collects the ball instead of just taking a shot from.
Can find some scoring here late. This will help for Vasquez, and that's blocked there by Hogan. A gritty performance by Hogan. That's off the bar. Second chance goes for Miami. Were they offside? I don't see a flag. Hoyos knocked it home for Miami, and it's 3-2.
And this is exactly why it's important for Indy to get that 3rd goal.
Trinity Health of New England, we see all of you. Hartford in the familiar all-green kits. There's a shot, blocked, rebound, score! It's 1-0 Hartford. And it's the man we had talked about, Mark, Samuel Careaga.
We needed a big performance from him. And he's opened the scoring in 5 minutes. I'd like to see a replay to see if Koke Vegas could have done better there. That was the first instinct. But it's all about second balls. It's about being Johnny on the spot. It's about... And you've been nowhere near your best, but you've not really needed to be.
Hartford going direct over the top. Played into the box. Here's a shot and a goal! And it's Kyle Edwards. 2-0 Athletic.
We've just spoken about that. There's space in behind. Take a chance. Stick it over the top. You've got fresh legs. You've got Kyle Edwards. You've got Michi Ngalina. You might not have Momo Dieng, but you've still got a goal scorer. Awful defending once again by the substitute this time, Zach Heravo. And Kyle Edwards with the goal. There's the gap. It's now 2 goals.
Nobody in the game for Hartford on a yellow card. Meanwhile, Rhode Island playing a man down after Aldair Sanchez was shown a red. Here's Edwards. Heads it towards the goal. Here's Presthus. And he scores! Owen Presthus, welcome to Hartford. It's 3-0 Athletic, and the celebration begins in earnest.
What kind of sorcery is this? I mean, come on. Your brother scores an overhead kick at Rhode Island. You ain't getting any better than that. Hold my beer, says Owen.
Edwards with the beautiful header. Presthus runs free and goes up top.
Come
My,
on.
oh my.
Look at that control by Diouf. Diouf curls in and bangs it in off the post. Artez Diouf, are you serious with that? A golazo on golazo. What a strike. 1-0 City. Beautiful ball out wide. Excellent control. 1v1. Use or force City to regroup like this. Really good on some of those set-piece plays. Yamazaki overlapping run. Ball threaded through to Darren Smith, who lets it go! And it's 2-0 City. Darren Smith cashes one in. And look at the reaction from his teammates. From no goals since May to 2-2 for this man. It starts with great play down the wing. Smith gets himself in a good position, picks up his head, sees the shooting lane, puts it on goal. Bendre with a bit. Gagi over to Hackshaw. Hackshaw delivering, looking for Wilson, flicked on and in! 4 straight games with a goal for Peter Wilson.
You could see it coming. You knew it was coming. You knew that early service was going to be delivered in the box. Crafty little touch there. Good run off the shoulder of the center back. 1-0 to Oakland here early in the match. Great start for the Roots.
And the confidence continues for Peter Wilson.
Yeah,
All set up by Hackshaw.
Yeah, as you watch this here, he's got his head up, early look into the box, beats the defender Daniel Wu there to the spot, and a clean finish with the outside of his foot. Just catches the keeper unaware.
Brooks Thompson, the keeper, almost looked off balance. This will be our best look at it here. He was starting toward that far post. It seemed like Thompson didn't think Wilson.
Great touch.
Hafferty delivering. Good ball! There it is! Finally, the breakthrough for Lexington. Cory Burke knocking on the door all night long. And now they smell blood in the water. They want a winner. Oakland have been on their heels, finally conceding.
What a sequence there from Lexington. And you got to say it's well-deserved. They've put the pressure on. They've done everything they can. Finally get the breakthrough. And what it was really the pace on the ball, the area of the cross, right? The ability for Cory Burke to attack this ball, shrug off his defender, and that's a thunderous header into the back of the net, just leaving his defender there on the ground. Well done by Lexington. Excellent finish. Sets up a beautiful end to this match, an exciting end to this game.
It's his fourth.
It's been like for like subs and a lot of the same strategy.
There's Ferry dropping it back. Sargent, great run. Sargent feeding it in front. Lexington all the way back. Joe Hafferty gives them the lead.
Hafferty with a great run, finding that pocket. Hayden, Kieran Sargent again, making that run into the final third. Tireless energy, right? Gets into the box. Great little cutback. Starts to play with the ball down the wing. Well held up. Clever ball back. Beautiful first touch. And then the rest is just clinical from there. This is a beautiful team goal. Head is up, puts it into the right area, and then got to ask some questions of the defenders there. Down the left back, the center back.
And you have to be bold if you want to score. Daly does find Damus with a well-placed header. Damus fires. Dick can't save it. Ronaldo Damus scores from distance, and Birmingham Legion have struck first tonight. And it's an odd goal. And I said, you have to be bold if you want to score goals. And if you don't shoot, you don't score. But Eric Dick is he's gonna want to forget this as quickly as he can. He's really frustrated with himself, and rightfully so. That's one of those. When you won the Golden Glove last year, you know you're good enough. But when you make good defensive intervention there from Joshua, but only for a moment. Etu wins it back. Here comes Pittsburgh. Chance at a first-time serve. It gets all the way through to Augie Williams, who scores. Pittsburgh finally have a response. It's Augie Williams, and he makes it 1-1. Yeah, and this couple, the substitutes, Etu gets involved, does a lot of the dirty work, gets the ball wide. It's on his teammate's right foot. It's on, I believe it was maybe Vactor or Walty. We'll get a look at here.
0-0, but we've had a dramatic red card in this game, which will be talked about by both sets of fans for a long time. Here's Elliot Goldthorpe. Really had a lively start. Into the box! Header! Kalil! ElMedkhar heads it home! And FC Tulsa take the lead in the 24th minute. It is FC Tulsa 1, Orange County SC 0.
They can't impact or push the wall.
Mikey Maldonado also on top of it. Who will it be? Maldonado mashes through the wall, and it trickles past Arozarena and into the netting. For the first time this season, North Carolina score before the 18th minute, and it's Mikey Maldonado's second of the year.
Huge deflection there, nothing that Riker Rosarina can do about that, you would think. The ball from the free kick in a dangerous position. Just hits that body and flies into the corner, and having to readjust. Have a look at it from the goalkeeper's point of view. He's going one way, comes off the back there, I think.
Cervania wins that ball cleanly. Conway begins them out. Leaves it over. Anderson backpedals. Nearly stumbles. Maintains his balance. Lifts it across. And a redirect right in front. Thomas Roberts does not miss this time. He will not be denied as he has his first goal for North Carolina and a 2-0 edge.
The subs doing it for North Carolina. Olex Anderson on that left-hand side there with his pace. He gets the ball across. Thomas Roberts hits it first time and gets it on target. Just wondering if Arozarena could have done a little bit better with it. We'll see it on the replay here. Olex Anderson there knocks it back. First time. Goalkeeper gets a hand to it, but can't keep it out that much up until now.
Gannon does find space. Gannon hammers it into the top corner. Coleman Gannon's first goal of the season is scintillating and gets a heartbeat back for Las Vegas.
Well, he's been their star player in this first half, and doesn't he finish that well? They've got to get tighter to him on the box. They've allowed him to come in there and get that shot, but he has such a...
Phoenix have given up more goals than all but one team on a per-game basis in the championship this year. They've allowed more expected goals.
Sacco dives down, trying to follow it up and knocking it home. It's 1-0 on the rebound. And Rémi Cabral, right place at the right time. Welcome back, Rémi.
How's that for a return to the lineup for Rémi Cabral? A poacher's goal, a classic number 9 goal, pouncing on the ball. Get a little dance after it's Isan Sacco with the hard right-footed strike from range, and Adam Beaudry, the young goalkeeper on loan from the Colorado Rapids, spills that ball. Rémi Cabral does well, but it's a simple finish for the French goal scorer.
Nice little pass over to Flores. Flores going to try and switch ends all the way over. The Sacco is wide open. Sacco sets it down. Rizzo takes a shot. Pierce Rizzo! 2-0, and the youngster has 2 goals in the same amount of weeks.
How's that for a follow-up from Pierce Rizzo, the 18-year-old, on a USL Academy contract, committed to play college soccer at UC Irvine. Is sticking out the season here in Phoenix. He will be a Phoenix Rising player for the rest of the season.
Ball swung on the ground. Echeverria gets a touch to it. Uhrman, that one's sent in. Nice little one-touch. Sat down, going towards the near post, and slotting it home. It just snuck past Rakowski. That was Zach Zandy. A tight angle shot, and Colorado Springs gets one back.
And that's exactly the response that if you're James Chambers, you want.
Ball over the top, coming out and leaping up for it. Goal is open as Rivera has to try and get on top of it. Rivera trying to cut through. Rivera to his left, now back to his right. Rivera still with the ball at his feet. Going to turn, cross it towards the back post. The volley, Avayevu finally knocks it home. 3-1 Phoenix.
It's the number 10 who finishes the sequence off. But it is Damian Rivera on that left side who makes so much of the magic happen for this Phoenix Rising team. Adam Beaudry caught off his line. And it's Damian Rivera weaving through a trio of Colorado Springs Switchbacks players. Just has that sixth sense to know that Rémi Cabral is waiting on the far side of the box. Cabral connects cleanly, can't find the back of the net, and it's Avayevu who finishes the sequence off. But again, here's Damian Rivera with that lovely.
Arase who wants the ball. Going to be in behind him. Arase going to wait up for it and turn. He's got Avayevu trying to keep himself on side. Ends up finding Dennis. Dennis chipped ahead, just passed. Long walk, and Ryan Flood to the back post makes it 4-1.
Ryan Flood greeted with a tackle from Isan Sacco. 4 goals in the back.
It's clipped over the top for Rubio Rubin. It's Rubin dancing with his marker. Rubin is denied by Learman. Stayed with him. And Jennings, top corner. It's Kelly with the breakthrough for the Charleston Battery. His first of the season, and it was worth the wait. Battery won, Loudoun 0.
Oh, that is a great strike. That's got to be up for goal of the week, that one. Rubio Rubin does a lot of the hard work here. Has a go at the defenders, gets that block. But just look at Kelly here. That's bending, that's wide of the goal. So much so that Hugo Farou doesn't even attempt to make the save. He's like, no, is that really going to go in? It bends. It's outside of the post. It bends inside, top corner. No one's saving that. It is golazo, golazo. What a goal for Charleston.
Now Husu leading the charge for the Battery. Fairly crosses in, back post for Jennings! Knocked down to double the lead. Just over a quarter of an hour played, and Charleston Battery 2-0 to the good. Jennings with his 12th of the season, now tied for the league in goals.
That's a fantastic header. Beautiful ball put in, I think, by Arturo Rodriguez on the right-hand side. But Cal Jennings doesn't have to head this hard. He just has to head it back the way it's come. Such a clever header. Hugo Farou's at the near post. Nothing he can do. Absolute quality ball, but quality header as well. Just when we were talking about how Ben Pearman-led teams, they won't sit back on this 2-0 lead, Charleston Battery. He'll have said to them, get a third, get a fourth, put this one to bed.
Well, they're looking for that third now. It's squared back. And Rubio Rubin, no, it's Rodriguez popping up inside the 18. He's created chances for everyone else. Takes this one himself. Arturo Rodriguez with the game winner last week. Adds his 6th of the campaign. And the Battery now 3-0 ahead.
Excellent from Charleston Battery. Keep on pushing forward, keep on pressing, keep on looking for opportunities to extend the lead. Ball comes in. A turn here from Rubio Rubin, and Arturo Rodriguez has time just to pick his spot. Hugo Farouk just puts his hands up and says, isn't anybody picking him up? He's in the...
And the Battery looking to add to that lead now. Slip through for the substitute Myers, and empty Myers has the fourth. Fresh off the substitutes bench, Myers with his 10th of the campaign. It is all Battery in Patriots Point.
That is so well taken by MD Myers, because he's at a very tight angle, and rather than shoot, he takes it to an even tighter angle, commits the goalkeeper, just slips it into the gap. So have a look here. His pace gets him to the ball. What's Rubio Rubin's pace rather gets him to there. He then finds MD Myers. Now there, he takes it past the keeper, having committed himself, and then from the tightest of angles, slips it into the back of the net.
The danger zone back post is kept alive and knotted wide by Archer. Flicked on by Learman. Putting it back into the 18, knocked down, now Stambro! Oh, and he's picked out the top corner. How's that for a consolation goal? The defender, Robbie Dambrot, with a stellar strike to pull one back.
That's a fabulous strike, especially coming from a centre-back, Robbie Dambrot. Brilliant. As that gets knocked out, as it gets set up here. On the volley, doesn't touch it, doesn't set it up, just hits it first time. He's not going to hit it much better than that. Flies in the corner past Luis Zamudio. You talk about pride. Well,